I almost feel guilty now about my last video where I don't want to say I was complaining about the fact that winter was just not letting go and spring was just not coming, even though it was. But now, a few days later, we were under a winter storm watch again. Oh, 6 inches of snow expected. And something shifted somewhere, because yesterday it was 36 degrees. That's above freezing. We haven't done that for who knows how long now. And today, it's close to 40. So when I came out here, between the little bit of heat, a little bit of a wind, I was greeted with this. This winter storm watch is just not much fun. And cycling in it, oh, tell you what, these little pieces of snow coming down are more like little ice crystals. Glasses fogged over, goggles no good. And I'm squinting from under my hood and my coat. And the little things are stinging me in the eyeball. But hey, spring's on the way. Well, welcome back. And I don't know if it's a welcome back or it's a continuation, but spring has not come. In fact, today's treat was yesterday. This path was actually pretty clear. There's a little bit of crusty stuff on it, but not much. But then the winter storm warning comes in, and even though it's the, oh, what is this, 3rd of April, it decided it really wanted to mess with spring cycling season. So the 6 inches of snow we got, it's still snowing. We've got another, I think, 24 hours, and it's changed the tempo and dynamic of cycling. This is a lot of work, but it's still fun. Slow, fun, slow, really slow. There's a lot of snow out here. So a little bit of snow there. Fortunately, a few minutes ago, a snow machine came through, and it kind of broke me a little bit of a trail. So I guess that's going to end right there. Untracked snow now, which is kind of cool. Today's theme seems to be one of traction. And how do you get traction in 6 inches of fresh snow? And the answer is air pressure. So I've slowly, as I've been riding, been playing with the pressure in my tires until I get an optimal pressure that's low enough that the tires kind of flatten out and float, and thus I kind of stay relatively on top of the snow. But at the same time, if you go too low, then you risk your tire actually slipping on the bead of the rim, and well, that causes all sorts of other issues. So I'm not sure if I'm optimal quite yet. I'm down to probably about, I don't know, 5 pounds per square inch on these fat tires. I think I need to let out just a tiny bit more, because I can feel the slippage, or maybe that's just me slipping in my body that's saying, what are you doing today? Onward ho! It's kind of fun. You can see my tracks back there. First tracks of the snowstorm. Not something you get to do all the time. Oh, that is a tremendous amount of work. I figure in places I'm pushing 6 to 8 inches of snow now. And for some reason, where I'm cycling right now, I'll come out here and I will not see a car for hours and hours, and it is like a steady highway going back and forth and back and forth. So rather than taking the easy route and riding the road back, I think I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to get back on the path I was on, and hopefully if I can match my tracks to my tracks coming through, we should notice a little increase in speed and a significant less amount of work to make this work. But spring, 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 spring. I guess spring hasn't sprung. Man, this is just crazy. All the cars back and forth and back and forth. I guess maybe they're fascinated with driving in the snow. I don't know. Strange, strange. All right, well, we're going to put the camera away, and we're going to endeavor to go back on our tracks and see if things might be a little bit easier on this very spring warm, flowers and Easter eggs and bunny rabbits and blue skies. Well, not here. It's deep enough. It's up above my ankle. We're trying to see how much the snow I need to stop the whole flap from going forward. So, hey, that's what I'm doing today. And check this out. I got so little tire pressure in there, I can almost squeeze it to the rim. Well, that does it for today's ride. It's gonna have to be a short one. There's a lot of snow. There's snow, 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 and as you can see, it is continuing to snow. So, wow, spring. Spring, spring, spring. Well, maybe this will be the last one for the year. But in any event, Full Fat did well. Low tire pressure makes all the difference in the world. You can kind of push yourself, plow yourself, slide yourself through things. But I think it's time to go home and get out of the wet and sweaty and look forward to maybe a ride with blue sky here in a few days. Guess we'll just have to find out. But thanks for coming along on yet another ride here in Alaska, in the interior, where spring apparently never will arrive this year.